Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Another question and answers. So as I said, and thank you so much to everyone in the stream for keeping me on track. Now, question and answer days will be done on Wednesdays. So the video it's still going to be question and answer Thursday, except now the videos will actually be released on Thursday. And first and foremost, a couple of announcements. I know last week I talked about, it's a little too loud. I know last week I talked about the current raffles we have in the multi-stream, and there's more dates now. On the 6th of January, in 2 days actually, is going to be when DHE does her raffles. I'm going to leave a link to her rafflecopter link in the description. That is going to be for a... Well, you got to go. You got to follow the link. You guys are going to see what she's raffling away. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to be doing a golden ticket raffle. I'm pretty sure it's going to be January 20th. It's going to be interesting. That's all I can say. You got to come to a stream to try and win a ticket. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I'm not going to say anymore. And Ryoki, who is also a part of our multi-stream, she's actually a really talented artist. And she is making some sculptures, and she's going to be doing some raffles. I'll also leave a link to her, a link in the description to her channel on stream if you guys want to go check her out. It's going to be cool. And that's it. That's all we have right now. Oh, actually, Shy Bunny, but I wasn't able to talk to him. But he's got some stuff happening at the end of the month too. Anyway, so let's get into the questions. First question is from Nicholas Robinson, and he asked, and this is actually a question I picked off from the comments on YouTube. So thank you, Nicholas, for that one. How do you make it so the medals you need to evolve always appear near the top? I always have to go through a bunch of settings and still can't seem to get it right. So actually, that is a bit of a weird thing. That it's an update. It's an update they did. So let's say, for example, I want to combine these tears, okay? If I hit level up, see how this is normal, right? Basically, oopsie daisy. Nope. Bye. When I hit sort, see how I have experience? So basically, it doesn't really matter what you have on this side. Actually, you want nothing on this side. And then the Terras will appear at the very top every single time. It doesn't matter what... Let's see if I put skill here. That does matter. So it needs to be special attack highest. It has to be special attack. I didn't know that. Special attack highest. Okay. So it needs to be special attack. Special attack is a special little one here. Let's see newest. Nope. It's got to be special attack. I thought it didn't matter. I know this side you have to have nothing. So there you go. I just knew that it worked. So there we go. So you can have nothing on the filter side, and then on the sort side you have to have special attack. And then what's going to happen is the ones that are also the same as this one are going to appear at the very top. Now, this may not be what you actually want, and also there's no way of doing this in any other window apart from this window. So special attack, nothing on the second one. Thank you very much for that question. That's really awesome. And actually, I wanted to kind of figure out, because I knew the first day I figured it out, but I kind of forgotten how to do it. So there we go. Next question is from George. George Denho, are 600 packs worth opening? That is a very interesting question, because in the current game we have right now, the current offers we have right now, if you have every single tier 3 and tier 4 medal already gilted, then the 600 jewels is a really good offer right now for you. because you have the chance of getting tier 2s if you don't have tier 2s, and you still have a small chance to get tier 4s as well, and tier 3s. Also, the 600 jewels does provide you with 3 medals. So 3 times 5 is 15. Here you get 10 medals. Here you get 15 medals for the exact same amount of money, except here you have to do it 5 days in a row. In the current offers that we have right now, if you're looking for rarity of medals, then no, that is not the best deal right now, because you are probably going to end up with a lot of tier 2s, aka Dumbo and Abu and Bambi, you know, all those medals. So in the current game right now, it's not. But this also does lead us to another very interesting question. Will it be worth it in 2 days? Because as you see up here, it says get only epic medals in our 10 medal deals. Offer ends January 6th. This means that after January 6th, after this Friday, we're done. We're going to go back to getting tier 2s in our pulls. And I don't know, guys. Part of me is kind of happy because I still need a lot of tier 2 medals to be able to max mine out. But I'm just waiting for that torrent of Dumbos and Bambis and Abus. Okay, next question from Duck McMuffin. New viewer. Thank you, Duck McMuffin. I hope I said your name right. Is it worth it to spend jewels to continue on quest bosses like Ava and the Snowman? Beautiful question. I love this question. Is it worth it? If you're just trying to get past it to the next quest, 100% yes. And again, it also depends if you have the money, if you have the jewels. If you need to save every single jewel for a single avatar board, or you need to scrimp and save every single jewel for a pull or something, then no. I mean, my recommendation is wait. Save your jewels, pull when you need to, wait for new events, wait for the Organization 13 events, hope you get a really good guild, and in time you'll be able to pass them without spending the jewels. But if you can't pass them right now and you have to pass them for Orichalcum, the extra 150 jewels every 5 quests, you have to continue and you have to get to a certain point so you can collect another Keyblade, then yeah. But you have to think of it from that point of view. If you're spending jewels just to pass it without a goal in mind, then no, not worth it. Next question from Miss Lois Lettuce. How do I get into your party? That is a great question. And I think I've answered this a few times, but I will answer it again. To get into our party on Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, you have to win a party raffle. Party raffles happen on stream every time that I reach a certain goal. We just had a couple of them because we hit a couple of milestones and a couple of goals. These could be subscriber goals. These could be amount of people watching. It could be amount of likes. It could be donation goal. It could be a bunch of different things. But that's how I do it to keep it. There's a lot of people who want to join our party, and we're not the best party in the world. We're a very active and very happy party. And that's the thing too. I know a lot of people sometimes ask, well, there's never room in your party. But there is, because people stop playing the game. People get busy. People need to go off and do something else. And what I ask people in the party is, if you feel you're at a point where you're not really playing every day, if you feel you're at a point where you're kind of like you don't love the game and you're not like really anxious to play it all the time, then please just leave. And people leave. People just are like, hey, you know what? I need to go. I'm really busy. Or some people are like, hey, you know what? I want to join a very competitive party, so they leave for that reason. Yeah. So, but that's how you can get into our party. Next question from Tyler. I asked you this last stream, but what medal should I put AB2 and APP on? I think I answered this question before, but I'll answer it again. I know for sure I've answered it on stream. AB2 plus APP, if you were to ask me personally, the best medals to put that into are boosting medals, AoE boosting medals. So, for example, for myself, I have mine on. Let's sort it by strength. So for me personally, I have mine on Illustrated Sora because he's AoE and he's a booster. On Illustrated Terra, AoE and a booster. Illustrated Riku, AoE and a booster. I have it on JNS too. Well, no, I haven't put it on JNS yet. He's got APP. But yeah, the best ones would be for me are medals that are, HD Axel too. And honestly, they kind of should be tier 4 medals. Are there any tier 2 or tier 3 medals that I think you should put an AB2 plus APP on? Antora, maybe. Maybe Antora? I think Antora wouldn't be bad. I personally think that I would put Poison plus an Antora. Just because... Well, he's not AoE. He's not AoE, though. No, he's not AoE. Mr. Smee. I don't think he's going to hit hard enough to do it. I don't think he's going to do it hit hard. Oh, Moana and Maui. Yes. Beautiful. Perfect example. Where's a Moana? There's Maui. Yeah, perfect example. I honestly don't have it on mine. Do I have it on him? He's got APP. But if you don't have a tier 4 buffer, like the illustrated medals I just said, Maui would be great. Maui would be great. He's AoE. He is a buffer. He hits like a truck. I think he'd be good. I think he'd be a really good one to put it on. But yeah, for me personally, AB2 plus APPs are for that. For example, Jafar. Jafar is very good. He is not a booster though. So I wouldn't put an AB2 plus APP on him. I would put an AB2 plus Lux on him. Like I did on my Jafar Genie. Where's Jafar Genie? And he's not guilted. Unfortunately. If only he was guilted. Anyway, continuing. Squaw. Don't you think that 1 month for Coliseum is too long? Yeah, I do. I honestly do. I can understand why they did it though. I understand why they did it, but it doesn't mean that I agree with it. Personally, for someone like me who will do Coliseum a couple of days out of the month and just kind of be like, oh yeah, I need to do Coliseum. Oh, I need to do Coliseum. Oh, I need to... Wait, what? It's the last day of the month? I have to do Coliseum. I understand that. And I understand them doing that because your game can and probably will progress so much from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. The proper technique for Coliseum, and something I don't do and I should do, is you should be doing Coliseum the first of the month. And you should push as absolutely hard as you can, get as far as you can in Coliseum, and when you can't go any farther, especially during a 0 AP campaign like right now, yeah. And honestly, I'm actually probably going to do Coliseum, if not tonight, then tomorrow night. Probably tomorrow night, because it's already really late here. Definitely worth doing Coliseum at the very beginning of the month. And if there's a 0 AP campaign as well, because then you're not going to waste AP going in and out, trying new setups. But then you should also, again, try it again at the end of the month. And probably if you've been collecting the medals in the month, if you've gotten good guilds, if you've progressed in your game, you're probably going to be able to go farther at the end of the month. Shepard Yancey asked, so what's the deal with the Halloween Town Donald head wrap? All the vets at this game wear it on their avatars. Great question. Thank you very much. This head wrap right here. So, the little puff of feathers. The reason why everyone wears this is because of the perk. So if we go to accessories and we go to perks, see, it's got a +6 skill perk, and skills are very important in this game. For example, in my skill setup, I have an 18 plus skill perk. I think it works. I think it does work. So the mummy headband, or the mummy turban, or whatever you want to call it, increases that by 6. Where's the mummy? There it is, +6. But they also released another one recently in the form of the parka hood. So now the parka hood also gives you 6+. And I think they did that just so that people would continue, would wear something that's more, I don't know, weather appropriate, even though there's no weather in the game. It doesn't affect us at all. But yeah, that's the reason why they did that. Next question from Lou Flores. Last question of today. Question. What do you think players should be focusing on now? I'm thinking in the sense of proud mode, like saving SIDs and schools for the quest medals and tier 2s we're going to need for certain quests. That is a brilliant question. And I'm probably going to ask another streamer or YouTuber who I know. I'm actually trying to work with them. I've reached out to them. They haven't emailed me back yet. I'm going to ask them to come on and explain that for us a little more. It's a person who has done a lot of the JP version and a lot of proud mode videos, and I saw that. But from what I've seen, I don't know. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm scared, and that is why I hoard so much stuff sometimes too. To be perfectly honest, I'm actually kind of scared at the fact that I do not have any 5-star medals really. I've 6-starred everything because I ran out of room. If proud mode requires us to be using 5-star medals, I'm kind of in big trouble. If proud mode requires us to use a lot of max guilted or we need a lot of tier 2 medals, I'm also in trouble with a lot of these medals because I haven't worked on a lot of these, and also you have to realize if we get a proud mode quest that requires, let's say it says you are only allowed to use tier 2 green medals. Great. All of mine are in 6-star. And SIDs, even though I have purchased all of the avatar boards lately and I am sitting on a very large collection of SID medals, I don't have enough SIDs to put 10 SIDs on every single medal that I have right now. Not even a fifth of them maybe. So if we have to start using SIDs on, let's say, tier 1 medals, tier 2 medals, or tier 3 medals that I haven't put SIDs on already, and we have to use Chip and Dales and everything, I'm gonna be I'm very scared, and I'm saving for that. I'm saving as much as I can for that because I don't know what's going to be coming. Now, from what they've told us, we are going to be having proud mode this month. Now, today is the 4th of January. Some people have been telling me, hey, it's going to happen on the 6th. Some people have been telling me, hey, it's happening on the 9th. Some people have said, hey, it's happening on the 12th. I mean, I've been getting a lot of people just saying, hey, it's coming this day. Proud mode is coming this day. From the conversation we had with Temp the other day about proud mode, if you guys watched that podcast, it was a great podcast. I don't feel I'm prepared. I don't feel I'm ready for proud mode. But I'm very excited for proud mode too. I don't know if you guys have noticed, maybe a lot of you have. I've taken a whole new perspective on this game. I have good medals. I have really good medals. I don't have the best pull RNG and I don't have the best guilt RNG in the game, but I do have some really good medals and I need to learn how to use the medals that I have. I shouldn't just be hoping and praying for a specific type of medals to continue in the game. I need to learn to work with what I have, and that's kind of what I've been trying to do. Equally with skills. If you guys have watched me for a long time, you know that I used to save every single skill and not sell a single one and not use anyone. I've been using my skills a lot lately. I love AB2 plus Lux now. And I kind of wish I would have pulled a little more during that event we had a while back where you could pull and you got a guaranteed AB2 plus Lux in like an extra one. If I could go back in time, I probably would pull like 3 more times from there just to have 3 more of them. Because sharing those medals against those weekend raid bosses and against those week-long raid bosses that we have, events that we have at the end of the month, it's wonderful when you want to share with your party. It's wonderful if you are competing for Lux. And that's something I realized in my personal game. If I ever want to be one of those people who compete for like top 10 in a Lux ranking, I have to have AB2 plus Lux on pretty much every single one of those medals. And I don't have that. So, but that's a lot of stuff like that I'm looking forward to learning and developing more in my game. But anyway, I hope that answers all the questions. If you guys would like to be a part of these question and answer videos, they're going to be happening every day on stream every Wednesday. So come on down to the stream. And If I if I forget that it's Wednesday, don't worry. There's about 300 people watching the stream right now, and they all remind me, hey, it's Wednesday. You got to do a Q&A. So thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.